I hope, oh, is Parks coming to get me? Okay, so it took the better part of the night, but the sleeping bag is maybe 90% dry. It's not an excuse to bail anymore. I have to go across the highway to use the bathroom because the one here is non-functioning. So I'm gonna go do that now on my bike. The washroom mission is complete. It was a bit of a task, but it wasn't terrible. The amount of condensation in the tent right now is amazing. I've never had it this bad. I am in a cloud right now. But yeah, this is like, there's a crazy amount of water inside this tent. Because at least I have one pair of dry footwear I can use around camp. It's very important. So I'm not putting my feet constantly in wet socks or wet shoes. This is a bit of an adventure, I have to say. So I'm gonna eat in here while drying some stuff in the sleeping bag. I mean, I could eat like out there, but at least if I'm in here, I can keep drying stuff. If I'm out there, I'm not doing anything. Oof, there's water everywhere. Oh, it is raining inside the tent, like it's dripping down. So it's 9 o'clock, I have 2 hours till checkout, but if I'm here a little bit later, it's fine. Alright, breakfast has been had. As you can see, I'm beat. I'm still lying down. I'm drying stuff though. I got the dryer working down here with like a lot of stuff. It works really well, as I found out in winter. I have an hour till checkout, but who cares? So I don't think I actually realized how miserable yesterday was until just now. Everything that I've brought, every single item, everything is soaked completely through. That includes items that were in my waterproof wallet. That includes my passport. That includes the inside of my waterproof Apodura packs, which are not even with me. They were in the forest hidden under a tree to try to give them as much hope as possible of staying dry. This one had a puddle in the bottom of it. Thankfully, the only thing at the bottom was my GoPro, which is of course waterproof. My repair kits are completely soaked. I don't even know if these are going to work anymore. The inside of my electronics dry bag has moisture in it. So now I have a dry sleeping bag that I spent all night trying to dry. And it's finally dry, and I have nowhere dry to put it. So I didn't realize how much water I sucked up yesterday, but it was a lot. The sun is trying to come out, trying to dry some of the stuff out here. I didn't realize how rough everything was yesterday. Like, you just kind of get into a mode and, you know, try to get out kind of to survive, I guess. But my socks are gone. Like, they're just obliterated. This hole didn't go all the way through, but it went most of the way through. Took part of the elbow out on my rain shell. There's a hole in my water filter. Passport, like, that's gonna have to be replaced probably. The slugs are eating my pack because it's so wet. Yeah, my emergency bivvy, it was rolled up inside of a stuff sack, and the inside of it is wet. I squeezed it and it was like fizzing water. So this is good. Everything's kind of getting dried now. There's a breeze, there's some sun. There's a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope. Is my chain rusting? Oh, my chain's rusting. I just oiled it. The epic continues. Like, still trying to put, like, I don't know, should I like just throw these socks out? Like, what good are these socks right now? Just shredded. Yeah, I don't think these socks are good for much right now. You did your job. I just told the sun that I love it. It was just impulsive. Kind of cool, actually. Maybe it'll get the slug off my pack. One of the reasons I love doing this is because it just strips everything away and reminds you what's important. And nothing is more important than waking up every day and being able to see the sun. It just changes the world. I just spoke to Parks about me being here past my checkout time. I think they're just happy I'm still alive and they didn't have to rescue me. Yeah, this is amazing. It's the little things in life, like dry socks, that matter most. Also, just as a general note, these are really good. Cinnamon roll flavor? What does that mean? I don't want to know. Another casualty of war. And the numbers just keep adding up. I don't even think surgery is going to fix that one. First aid kit is toast. That went through 1, 2, 3 bags. Let's see. Did the patch kit get wet? No. So the answer is 4 Ziploc bags to keep the water from Hafner Creek out of your equipment. 4 Ziploc bags. Got it. In other news, in the sock drying experiment, the ones that were dried in my chest pocket are wetter than the ones that were dried on my shoulders. It's too bad. There might have been a view today from the summit. Looks like all the smoke's gone from the rain. Oh well. Alright, I am all packed up and ready to go. It is way past my check-in. Way past my check-in. It's actually check-in time for the next group already. 1:30. I don't know why there's so much space in my bag. Maybe I've got better at packing, or maybe something disappeared. Anyway, I don't know what it is. So I'm going to throw on my buff to protect my ears, because now it's a crazy sunny day. Welcome to the Rockies. And, sunscreen. I should put sunscreen on now, actually. That is not good. Why is that rubbing? Well, I definitely will have breaks. The question is, am I going to have too much breaks? But we'll get going and figure it out. Yes, so we're going to head to Castle Junction, then hop on the Trans-Canada Highway, head south to Redearth Creek access point, where we bike 7 kilometers to Lost Horse Campground and camp the night. That is all I have planned today. It should take about 2 hours, and I will have a relaxing evening in the woods getting eaten by bears. It's going to be fantastic. I'm very excited. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get this far. Didn't know if I was going to make it off that mountain yesterday. Pretty good. Pretty good. I hope... Oh, is Parks coming to get me? Nope. I'm going to get out of here before Parks gets me. Okay, so I'm there and I'm going there. 7K, 7.5K, 6.9K. I can take my bike. There's bears. Firemen, we knew that. Cool. Let's go. This is kind of cool. The fence to keep the wildlife out is even here. So I gotta open the gate to get in. Nice. That's a slightly more pleasant view of my activity, isn't it? A little bit of highway, a little bit of double track, not a bad day. A little bit of sunshine. Let's go! Oh, Mr. Sun. Oh, this is the best idea ever. Or the worst idea ever, I'm not sure yet. Probably the worst, yeah. There we go. So this is evidently the first avalanche slope, because that was really obvious. The second one's kind of obscured, they say. So that is Pilot. And Brent is obscured behind Pilot over there. Yeah, but Pilot looks sick. That summit pinnacle looks epic. So this is a really interesting avalanche slope. Is it a gully? When is a gully a couloir? Is it a steepness thing? Is it a width thing? These are important questions to ask. Cool how that tree survived. You could probably tell when the avalanche was by analyzing that tree. If you find a tree right next to it, count how many rings it's got, and then count how many rings that has, and then the difference is how many years ago the avalanche occurred. You could do that. I just made that up. That's kind of cool. Alright, there's the obvious avalanche slope, so we keep going. So this, I think, is the second avalanche slope. Now, I'm not sure if this is the ascent route, or if it's on the other side of the trees there. It's labeled as hidden drainage in the Scrambler's Guide, so I do think it's farther down, because this is obvious. I think the drainage is just past the avalanche slope. Copper's pretty cool. I wonder if that's the actual summit of Copper. That looks pretty gnarly. I like the look of that. Clear as day if you know what you're looking for. That's where I stopped to question where the hidden drainage was. Then there was a hidden drainage that's not hidden anymore, because I think they've cut it down with chainsaws and cleared the area, because something. And that looks like a cairn, and that looks like a trail, question mark. So let's get to camp, but now we know where this is. This is great. I am mosquito proofed as best can be, considering I didn't bring any bug netting. Here we are. So the bugs are atrocious here, as you can imagine. As everyone knows, you don't spend any time in your hotel room. You spend it all at the buffet. So we'll eat dinner in the clearing and just sleep here. So I'm going to do a quick tent pitch, get out of here as soon as possible and get over there, and you can see the mosquitoes buzzing around. Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Well, they got just my face to get at, so that's not too bad. Everything else is pretty much impenetrable. Definitely more bloodthirsty than the ones at the previous camping locale. All right, let's pitch the tent. Okay, so as previously discussed, the mosquitoes are really bad. So I've staged all the bags so that I have to open it up, throw everything in, and jump in really quick. Then I'll organize everything for the night, pop out real quick, make my dinner and everything way over there in the sun where it's windy, and not back here where it's lots of bugs. Nice little spot I got you. That's what happens when you show up last. Alright, so I wasn't going to film that because the camera would either have to be inside or outside or in my hand, all of which would have slowed down the opening and closing of the door process. So we got one fly in here and one mosquito. He will easily be snubbed. I'll get him eventually. Now I'm going to take off all these warm layers because it's friggin' 30 degrees right now. But at least I didn't get eaten by bugs. Actually, this fly's going to clean up. I'm not worried about the fly. Yeah, it went really well. Only thing that didn't go as planned is the shoes came in. It was too risky. I could see the impending doom. It's another quick note. It's really nice to have dry clothes. It's the little things in life, and that's one of the little things. So. Also, I love these glasses. I totally forget I'm wearing them. Yeah, it's like no difference with them in low light. It's amazing. It's great. So again, it's little things in life, like having a container of bits and bytes, right? And then you open it up and there's goldfish, but then you remember that you put two things in here and there's also bits and bytes. And you're like, wow, life's good. Life's good. Just taking a break from inflating the mattress. Got underwear hanging from the ceiling, then life's good. Killed the mosquito. Huh. It's been a good afternoon. It's been a really good, actually, it's been a great day. It's been an awesome day. I think today's been, well, yesterday was just different. But today's pretty good too. Not a bad spot for dinner. Anyway, just about to put some soup on. Right there, the water's moving tangential to the main flow. Why is that? Is it this log? Very interesting. This is depositing small sediment here. Is it this log? This log is what creates that vortex by the rock. It's creating a tunneling, that's why it's deeper there. This log? Or is it these rocks? Or is it that log? I don't think it's that log. Ask someone who took fluid mechanics. I didn't notice this was there, but... Is that Isha? I don't remember how to pronounce it. Ishbel. That's Mount Ishbel. The locals all seem pretty impressed that I summited Ball. They think I'm a little crazy, but they're impressed. Especially that I did it with zero visibility. Yeah, it was great. I'm really proud of that. So I just ate dinner on the Oh. That must be the trail for that. What is that? That's copper. Must be the trail for copper. Proper food storage. I don't remember which campsite number I am, so I just put it in the unnumbered one. I don't quite know what these sticks are gonna do. I'm gonna go curl up, listen to a podcast, and enjoy a nice relaxing evening where everything I own is dry. What a new concept. It's just like even being on a trail, it's like, wow, what a new concept. Oh, you can see my screen. Oh, that's cool. How many reflections can we see? Just the two? Now I'm cross-eyed. Oh. Life's so good. This is the best. This is the best. Sitting here, wearing my retainer. This is the best. I never used to like camping, sleeping in a tent. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't sleep well, or whatever the reason. It's good now. It's amazing. I sleep better here than I do in the hostel. I slept better in that bivvy than I do in the hostel. I get a sounder night's sleep here than I do in my own bed at home. Fresh air. Being worked all day. Yeah, this is the best.